What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up? Culture from the couch. We are live in the building, live and direct. Oh, man, we got an incredible show tonight. Shout out to the Deltas. Shout out to the Deltas. It's Founders Day, y'all. Shout out to Right Leap the Paternal 122. That's right. I'm going to get it right. Look at all them diamonds up in this. Look at all that. Come on, let's party, y'all. Hey. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ball so hard, just wanna find me. First, you gotta find me. What's 50 grand to a motherfucker like me? Can you please remind me? Ball so hard, it's crazy. Y'all don't know that don't face. The next we go 0 for 82 when I look at you like you in gravy. Ball so hard, where? We ain't even Pope be here. Ball so hard since we here. It's only right that we be fair.
We doing it for the clubs in the clean today, y'all.
Michael, take your pick. Jackson,
yes, indeed.
Jordan, game 6. Also hard, got a broke clock. Rollies that don't tick tock. All the Mars that's losing time. Hidden behind all these big rocks. Also hard, I'm shocked too. I'm supposed to be locked up too. You escape, but I escape. You be in Paris, get half.
Shout out to the judges out there. DC Sports Day, we going all over the place, y'all.
Still an ace on my sick days.
Yeah.
Behave, just might let you meet gay.
I see y'all out there dancing. Let's get it. Let's go.
Also hard, wanna find me. That's great. That's great. That's great. Also hard, wanna find me. That's great. That's great.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Yes indeed, we're doing it for the Deltas. It's Founders Day, y'all. We're doing it for the whole DMV. Yeah. Taking y'all back to them college days. Shout out to anybody who was in the college, who was at college in the late 90s. Let's go. I need to see y'all swag stuff right there. Let's go.
With a pocket full of bags. Big stupid press like a rat up in some rain. Swag super cool, blowing strong like a fan. Then my chain shining hard, it just gave my neck a tan.
Let's get it, y'all. We're doing it for all the teams in the city, y'all. Let's go, let's go. NASDAQ in the building. Yeah, what's up, bro? What's up, Larissa? Miss Jones, let's get it.
Swagging in the club, you gon' see me throwing money up. Catch me with a bad chicken, all Prince.
We're doing this for all the rock stars out there. All the Delta Diamond stars out there. Rightfully determined 122. Shout out to y'all. We live in that way. We're doing it for the Wizards 3 in a row, baby. Yeah. Let's do it, y'all. It's Founders, y'all. Founders Day, y'all. Let's go.
I'm flying down 20, looking good in my hot coat. You know the one be at my show, rapping with my chain. I'm trying to rap, I hold my pen, but they won't let my thing go. I do like I do, but you know the one be trying.
Shout out to RZA, shout out to Keisha, shout out to Nakia. Yeah, shout out to Ted Jones. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Annette and Garnisha. Let's go.
Okay, what's up?
Let's go, y'all.
Okay, what's up? Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, they
Shout out to Janita, number 21 in the building, y'all. She getting down.
My brand new 99 photo Volvo. I got a pocket full of leaves. They ain't got no place to go though. But all my fucking boys, they know though. That's for sure though.
Are those bigger boy jeans you're wearing?
Hell nah, you know they polo. I've been used again, accused again. This time been wrong with y'all for something done by one of my usual friends. Soon as they seen the biz, hate the season was in. Hell, cause they ain't feeling me, but not understanding they reason being. But I'm the man for this. While y'all was doing fine, I was doing time, just praying for this. Locked up, making plans for this. Without all that fancy. Way too advanced.
Yes, indeed, yes, indeed.
Tank tops and drawers up under my
What's up, joint? Let's go.
Okay, what's up? Shut up. 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 Okay, what's up?
We doing this walk. Let's talk today, y'all. For the comments up. Let's go.
So I go to my loading tank, God that's already true. I told it.
I ain't never said.
I ain't ever scared. Let the chopper go. To your melon, when the plasma is oozing out of
I don't know if y'all see Crystal know all the words to the song, y'all.
Now you're swelling, we ain't talking hard, cold, now eat ya. Little, everybody scared of bigger, cause I put the heat to his hill bigger. Have on that brain and own some of that, getting thirsty now and need.
Let's go. Somebody tell me Deltas ain't scared of nothing.
I go to my loading tank, now that's already true.
Let's go. I see you, Wilson. Let's go. Hey, if you ain't scared, then I mean you ready for it. Y'all ready for this show? Let's go, Candy. Yeah. Taking y'all back to old college days. Let's get it. Shout out to number 114.
Question about who the best. Facing old lady, tracking hard to come to do the rest. Step in the way, multiple shots are going through the test. You must have gone past the drunkest boy, you was blessed. And I'ma take him out the game, y'all. It ain't no thing, y'all. You want a buck, I rip you up like a chainsaw. The game's raw, boy, please believe it. Keep your Bible with you, cause you gon' be beating Jesus. Beating for dark, topping hits. And RT ain't gon' stop dropping shit. I'ma make $1 million then stand on the top of it. Rocking it, till the day I die in this game. RT with the fact, boy, adding the fire to the flame.
If you went to school in DC, then you remember Republic Garden. You remember Little Nightclub or The Dream. We gonna throw some B's on it. We gonna throw the Delta sign on the y'all. Yes, indeed.
Calling RPM if I pull it, sheep.
Shout out to Shelby.
Yeah. But now he vegetable like. So I send his mom and dad a whole case of V8. He could die any second. How much longer it's gonna take? Gon' get it over with. Oh, what if you were in my lovers? Then you might be the dopest. I would flush it down the toilet like the boys in blue when they come through with the moves and they kicking down the door and they don't care who they shoot, but we do care who they shoot. So we do what we must do. So we act like we run track, then we run straight to the back. But they coming from the back, so we run back to the front. They say get down on your knees. We say what the f you want? They want cheese.
they want bread, they want dough, they want more than I wanna give them. But if I keep talking, they won't know that my cousin in the back, and we call him rotor rooter / plumber, cash runner, and he fly on them computers. Log out.
All them haters wanna jick. Tight, no slick, just for the Cadillac.
Throw them D's on it, yo.
Just for the Cadillac.
Throw them D's on it. I can't do the sign. I can't do the sign. You're not allowed to. Shout out to the ladies out there with them Delta signs. Let's go.
I'm a city Cadillac. Shout out to French for the Cadillac. Just for the Cadillac.
Yes indeed, yes indeed. Can we take y'all somewhere else with this? Let's get it. We're switching it up on them a little bit. Shout out to all the Deltas. Shout out to RD122, rightfully determined out there. Shout out to 113 is in the building. Yeah, we're doing it for Founders Day. Let's go, y'all. I like that, y'all.
Anticipation of what's to come. I'm so happy that I'm let you go. So long I waited, but it's never too late for love. It feels so right, baby, that it can be wrong. Where I am with, baby, you make me strong. I'm down for you, and whatever you want to do, it's all up to you, because anything gonna try you. It's alright, I'm gonna try. You can ride if you choose to.
Let's go, come on. For my Deltas, let's go.
People give you ear, so I be sublime. It's enjoyable to know you in the concubines. Take off your coats, ladies act like gems. Sit down, Indian styles you recite.
What's up, Joy? Let's get it.
Quickly, I'm Mario Andretti on the Momo. Ludicrously speedy or infectious with the slow-mo. Heard me in the 80s, JV's on the promo. Am I never in the quest to get the paper on the caper? But now, let me take it to the Queen side. I'm taking it to Brooklyn side. All the residential questions who invade the air. Hold up a second, son, cause we almost there. You could be a black man and lose all your soul. You could be white and blue, but don't prep the road. See, my is universal if you got knowledge of Polo or Delta self. See, there's
no one else
who could drop it on the aim.
Yeah.
At that. So
Shout out.
do that.
Shout out to Steven Dennis. He's in the building representing for us. Sending a happy Founders Day. Shout out to all the ladies out there.
So
run and tell the others, cause we are the brothers.
I learned how to build bikes in my workshop class. So give me the sword and let's not make it the last.
I don't love her. I try to tell myself, but you can see it in my eyes. So don't deny, I can't fool no one else. The truth is in the tears I cry. Cause if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? And if it isn't love, why does it feel so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. If it isn't love,
I told her I'd never fall in love.
Shout out to Einstein, number 40. Sammy Hart in the building, let's go.
how does it feel? I can't describe this feeling that came when I saw her last night. Oh, she
Yes,
came to
indeed.
me. I let you know the reason. I saw her with another guy. So if it is,
Shout out to Jacqueline Waller in the building.
I feel this way. Why does she stay on my mind.
That's right, you better grab your microphone.
If it is enough, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside.
Now this you got the party lights.
If it is love, why do I feel this way?
Special K in the building. What's up, Special K?
My mind. And if it is love, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. If it is love.
Hold on, y'all. I can't play the whole song, but hold on.
In the Ferrari, a Jaguar, switching 4 lanes. Top down, screaming out money in the bank.
Bubble hard in the double R, flashing the rings with the window crack. Holla back, money ain't the bank.
Jigga, I don't like it if it don't gleam. In the hell with the price, but the money ain't the
Put
bank.
it down hard.
Somebody told me the Deltas got all that bread.
When you hit the bricks, new whips, money ain't the thing. Come on.
Yeah, I wanna floss with us. All across the board, we burn it up. We drop a little people, baby, toss it up. Slacking on your pimpin', turn it up. See the money ain't the bank.
Flex the road, sign a check for your Jigga style is love, X and O. Save all your accolades, just the dough. My game is wide, all names aside. Trying to stay alive, running down for the bracelet. Foolish ain't out, a chain to strain your eye. Twin platinum, son, aim for the sky. Ice on my as soon as I pull it. Willies wanna rub shoulders, the money too young. See me when it gets older, your bank account grow up. Mine says 1000 old up. Damn near out the rear trunk when I roll up. Multi till I close up, it's all basic. I've been spending hundreds since they had small faces. Rob your stash out, doubled out down in Vegas. Me and JD got it locked crazy. Where you at, haters?
Jaguar, switching 4 lanes. Top down, screaming out money in the bank.
Bubble hard in the double R, flashing the rings with the window crack. Holla back, money ain't the thing.
Jigga, I don't like it if it don't gleam. In the hell with the price, but the money ain't the
Put
thing.
it down hard for my dogs that's locked in the thing. When you hit the bricks, new whip, money ain't the thing. Y'all wanna floss with us? Cause all across the board we burn it up. Drop a little paper, baby, toss it up. Slacking on your pivot, turn it up. The money ain't the thing, ain't the thing, ain't the thing, ain't the thing.
Check, baby, 1, 2, 3. Check, baby, 1, 2.
Let's go for the Father's Day. Celebrating with the Deltas, y'all. Let's go.
I'm feeling manly and your shit is coming in handy. Slide on my clothes from New York down by your Virginia. Tickling you around Delaware before I enter. Substitute seduction from face hips to feet. A wiggle and a tickle can make the night complete. That's since you got the body up in the air, come and get the award. Here's a hint, it's like a long sharp sword. Flip tails and let me see you shake it up like dice. The way you shake it up is turning mighty men to mice. But A plus got a surprise, that's a backbreaker. Now let me see you shake it up like a rough shaker. All I wanna do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom.
What's up, Rosita?
All I wanna do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your body. All I wanna do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your body. All I wanna do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your body. Check, baby, 1, 2, 3, 4. Check, baby, 1, 2, 3. Check, baby, 1, 2. Check, baby, 1. Yep, it's Teddy. Ready with the 1, 2 checker. Rex and effects is in effects, but I'm the wreck up the track. About the honey shaking rumps and they vaccine. Booties of the cutie steady shaking but relaxing.
Let's go.
It's packed in a jam like a closet beat. Bound to get you up, cold flowing like a faucet. Not mean to make you sit, not mean to make you jump, but yet make the hotties in the party shake you want. I like the way you comb your hair. I like the stylish clothes you wear. It's just the little things you do. That makes me wanna get with you. All I wanna do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your body. All I wanna do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your body. All I wanna do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your body. All I wanna do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your body.
Now, baby, let's go.
You got a $100 bill, get your hands up. You got a $50 bill, get your hands up. You got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You got a $10 bill, get your hands up. Single ladies, I can't hear y'all. Single ladies, big noise. Single ladies, I can't hear y'all. Single ladies, big noise. All the chicken heads, be quiet. All the chicken heads, be quiet. All the chicken heads, be quiet. Yeah, baby, stop this. Go, baby, stop this. Sing along.
Let's go for the Deltas, y'all.
Yeah, run up. Yeah, all the good looking women sing along.
Culture from the couch, let's get it.
What's your zodiac sign?
Hey,
What's your zodiac sign?
hey,
What's your zodiac sign?
let's go. What's up, baby? Welcome to the building. Yeah. If you got short hair, make noise.
If you got long hair on your head, lady, if you got long hair on your head, if you got long hair on your head, from your ear to your sleeve, even if you got a wig up, can I get up?
What?
Can I get up?
What?
Can I get up? Ow! Ow! Can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up? Ow! Ow! Show all my niggas that hit it from the back. Who wanna have
It's a World Cup party out there, y'all. It's a World Cup party.
Can I get up? Can I get
Hey,
up?
what's up, Demond?
Can I get up? Can I get up?
Favorite part right here. Let's go, ladies, sing it with me.
Engine number 9.
Hey,
The New York Transit.
what's up, Nicole? Welcome to the party.
Goes off the track.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Hey,
Back on the scene, crispy and clean. You can try, but don't why, cause you can't intervene. We be the outcast, down for the settle. Won't play rock, won't play the pebble. Open the door, you best believe we're sliding through it swiftly. Neftily, we can make it have to be. Roll with our cause, roll with me. Be the epitome to die dippity. So now I dwell just to lay your plane up. Pull your cup, cause I got the container. Pass the plate up, cross the fade up. Actually, you can play like the Sony Innovator. Never the traitor, party of later. And you can get a scoop later.
Let's go!
let's go. Come on, ladies. Oh, let's get it, let's get it.
All this love waiting just for you. I just gotta know that your love is true. Can't keep running, boy, in and out my life. Wanna be your girl, not 'cause the mood is right.
Let's get it, come on. Oh, let's get it. We taking y'all all over the place right now, y'all. Yeah, Culture from the couch. It's Founders Day, y'all. We represent for the Deltas out there. Let's get it. Yeah, let's go.
Something that I call my own, and I want to be touched and feel me so much because everybody needs some good love. So if I need it in the morning or the middle of the night, if the loving is strong, then he got it going on and 2 inches or your rock hard with it today. So it ain't like the breaking just drink the fatty way.
Ain't too proud, ain't too. Let's get it.
I can feel it when you walk, even when you talk. It takes over me.
Yes, indeed. We're doing this for the ladies. The Deltas are in the building, y'all. They run the building, y'all.
Feel it too, just like I do.
This stuff is starting now. It's the same feeling I always seem to get over you. There's no mistaking, I'm clearly taken by the simple gift of you.
Yes, indeed. Let's get it, y'all.
This stuff is starting now. This stuff is
Yeah.
starting now. This stuff is starting now.
Hit it. partying out here. Shout out to Cameron Mingo in the building. Yes, indeed, these ladies are jamming tonight. Let's go.
I wanna rock right now. I'm Rob Bass and I
Came to get down. Let's go.
I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone
Because I get stupid.
I mean outrageous. Stay away from me if you're contagious. Cause I'm a winner, no not a loser. To be an MC is what I choose. Ladies love me, girls adore me. I mean,
even the ones who never saw me.
like the way that I rhyme at a show. The reason why, man, I don't know. So let's go, cause it takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out.
Wait a minute. It takes 122 to make a thing go right. Let's go.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Freeze in full effect.
You ready, Ron?
I'm ready.
You ready, Jill?
I'm ready, Slick. Are you?
Oh yeah, take it down.
Girl, I must warn you. I sense something strange in my mind. Yo, situation is. Let's cure it cause we're running out of time. It's also relationships they seem from the start. It's also when love is not together from the heart. Check it out. It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Miss her. It's her love.
One move.
That girl is poison. Never trust a big button to smile. That girl is poison.
Yeah.
If I were you, I'd say.
Let's go, ladies.
What you find?
Yeah.
What you feel now? What you know? To be real. What you find now?
I think I love you.
What you feel now?
I really need you.
What you know?
Dear Deltas, I just want y'all to know I appreciate y'all.
To be real.
Happy Father's Day to y'all ladies. Let's go. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Since we do it back in the day, let's do it back for real. Let's go way back, y'all.
It don't mean a thing if it don't got to go swing.
Shout out to Chuck, y'all.
We're gonna do this one over, y'all. My special request, y'all. You got that go swing.
Yes, indeed,
Do it
y'all.
for Sean and Vinny of Howard University. If it is. Vinny and Sean known to party to dawn. They go do-wop, 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 do-wop. All right, thank you. I want to see the people.
Shout out to Hampton University.
Yeah.
Howard Brown. Shout out to Shelby. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Coaching from the Couch with your host, C-Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for. It's time to start the show. I'm DJ in your face in the place. Peace.
That's it?
You're not on the field, court, or ice. You're on the couch. From PG to DC, this is Coaching from the Couch with your host, C. Wall, delivering coverage for all DC sports teams from the hometown perspective. Nats, Skins, Mystics, DC United, Washington Wizards, Caps, Bowie State.
My name's C-Wall, I'm a PG girl. Down for my skins, I don't know if you heard. If you like watching sports, then I am your girl. Sit down on the couch if you're not on the field. Cold on the ice, pick any sport that you want. Know that I cover it tight. What would you like? From baseball to football and more. The list can go on the whole night. Big shouts out to my HBCU fam. Never forget who I am. Through the wins and the losses, the highs and the lows. We gotta stay strong, so I stay 10 toes. Make the competition back. The way I kick it, make them mad, man. See all that we live and direct. Sit back on the couch and relax. Come on.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Coaching from the Couch. This is your weekly DC Sports Update, and I am your host, C-Wall. And if you were with us a little bit, you can see I'm glistening a little bit. I'm just a tad bit glistening because I was partying with my line sisters for Founders Day. It is Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated's 109th Founders Day, and we had a ball. So definitely, if you haven't already, make sure you have checked in and let me know if you enjoyed DJ in your face. He got us going. So appreciate that. Appreciate all the love that was shown to me and my line sisters before the show got started. Listen, if you have not already checked in, you need to make sure you're clicking the love or the like button, right? And tag in your favorite DC sports fan. DMV is a little bit of everything tonight. You guys, there's so much that we need to cover. I see everybody is checking in. It had a really, really good time, as did I. So you guys, let's get started. Tonight we have a full agenda. When do we not have a full agenda? We always got a full agenda. But tonight we're going to do a Bowie State update, DC United, the Caps, Wizards, and Washington football team. So is everybody ready to get started? As Joy says, listen, we content heavy tonight. Tag everybody. You know, one of the most favorite sayings that we like to say on the show is, when is there a dull moment in DC sports? That would be never. Tonight is no different, you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, I'm like, okay, still hype a little bit. I had to dance. Sometimes, you know, you work hard, you got to play hard, right, everybody? Okay, cool. So First up, Bowie State football. We must extend our congratulatory remarks and a special shout out to head coach Damon Wilson of Bowie State football for winning 2021 American Football Coaches Association Division II National Coach of the Year Award. It was so very awesome to see that they have honored Coach Wilson with this award. Let's watch his acceptance speech now.
Wow, it's a great honor, and for me, as a young coach getting started maybe 20 years ago, I remember sitting at a table with coaches like Eddie Robinson, Joe Taylor, Pete Richardson, and Henry Frazier, a guy that gave me an opportunity to get into this game. And I just want to say thank you guys for acknowledging Bowie State University. This is the ultimate team award, and there's no way possible that I could be up here today without my assistant coaches. So I thank those guys, I thank my players, and thank the alums for their support. Thanks a lot, guys.
So very awesome. So if you follow the Bowie State Bulldogs at all on social media, make sure you shout out Coach Wilson, yet another accolade for himself in the Bowie State football program. Great stuff. Now, I have an update from the DC United. I thought this was so compelling. As you all know, we are coming up on the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. And I love the fact and want to shout out DC United for the work they are doing in the community to honor Martin Luther King Jr. Day this weekend. They are having a MLK virtual mentorship day when high school and college students have the opportunity to participate in 30-minute mentor sessions with DC United staff. Yes, I know you're probably asking, the event is already full to capacity, but I did want to shout out DC United staff for the great work they're doing and that awesome initiative. That is what's up for sure. I was really excited to see that they were doing that, and it looks like it's going to be a phenomenal event. Now, Caps, Wizards fans, anybody that feels like they might have to go to Capital One Arena. I have been sharing this information for a few weeks now, so I'm going to keep sharing it because it is extremely important that you know this information. This is the updated health and safety policy. Okay, make sure you all are adhering to this policy. Things are changing in the District of Columbia, and along with that, Capital One Arena health and safety policy are changing right along with it. So take a look at this. Beginning on January 14th, they will be verifying patrons age 12 and older have received at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine beginning January 15th. Okay. We know that Mayor Bowser has reinstated the indoor mask mandate through the rest of January. It could, in fact, increase, remains to be seen, but please pay attention to this information. It is very important to upload your status. You need to download the Clear app. Okay, you need to download this app. Here's all the information here. For questions on the Clear app, all of the information, screenshot it, save it. It's on the Capital One Arena's page as well. So make sure you all have that very, very, very important information. Okay. This weekend, I thought this was so cool. The Caps are having a watch party for their game this weekend at the Wharf. Check out this video. I think it's super dope.
We're at the Wharf in DC. We got a Caps outdoor rink. We got a campfire over there with some s'mores going on. It's just so cool. This place could be unbelievable party. Kids everywhere. I think people are having a great time. This place has great atmosphere. It's all that.
Cool. So listen, if you're looking for something to do over the weekend, that's absolutely something that you should consider. It's outside and it should be a whole lot of fun. Okay. So we're getting ready to what am I doing? I think I'm getting ready to switch over to the Wizards and then the Washington football team. So Wizards fans, are you already here? Are you there? Check in, Wizards fans. Lots to update. We have some announcements. Again, you all know I'm going to give you all the information that you need, because it's not so much about everything happening in the game. Y'all know how I am. It's everything else happening too, and what's happening in the community as well. So the Wizards are slated to honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The Wizards will celebrate the legacy of Dr. King on Monday, January 17th, when they take on the Philadelphia 76ers at 2 p.m. at Capital One Arena. So starting on Friday, the Wizards will have a virtual Zoom roundtable discussion featuring Natasha Cloud, Alicia Clark from the Mystics, Daniel Gafford from the Wizards, and Etan Thomas. You all know Etan Thomas, right? Author and retired Washington Wizard. So there'll be a panel discussion there. It is designed to inspire each participant that is attending to take charge of their lives and challenge them to impact their communities in positive ways. Here's another piece of information that I think is extremely important. The Wizards also announced the launch of an essay contest, okay, for DMV area middle and high school students. The contest runs from January 17th to March 17th. Let me say that again. The Wizards are launching an essay contest for DMV area middle and high school students. The contest runs from January 17th to March 17th. Participants will submit a 250-word essay about a community leader who has had a positive impact on their life. You can go on the Wizards website and get more information on this. But if you know any kids, if you have any children that age or have any in your family that's a part of your village, make sure you encourage them to apply. Also coming up on Friday, January 21st is the Wizards Celebrate Japanese Heritage Night. You can also go on the Wizards website and purchase tickets specifically for this event and this game. If you do, from a very special link, I'm going to just say a very special link, because I feel like it's a special link, because if you order your tickets from this very, very, very special link, you're going to get this right here. This Wizards scarf. I feel like this scarf is nice. Is it just me? The Wizards scarf is nice. I want y'all to take a look at it, because if you think it's nice too, you need to go to the Wizards website and order the tickets for Friday, January 21st, so that you can get this scarf. Okay? All right. Wizards fans, I did the announcements. So what a week for the Wizards. Okay? What a week for the Wizards. Check this out. Could the Wizards be back on a winning streak? What we got going on around here? 3 in a row. Cool's trying to tell you something. But listen, along with the Wizards being 3 in a row right now, this week, the Wizards got back Rui Hachimura and Thomas Bryant. Okay. Bradley Beal has re-entered COVID protocols. Now, because he is now vaccinated, he does not have to stay in protocols as long. Before, he would have to stay in for 10 days. Now, I believe it's 6. So he doesn't have to stay in protocol as long. Maybe perhaps he'll test out since he's vaccinated. But let's go back to the return of Rui and Thomas Bryant. Definitely would love to see what you all's thoughts are on their return. I'm also going to share some of their feedback from their pressers this week after their return games back. Here's Rui.
Hey, it was great. I've been doing I've been waiting for this moment. I had to take a little, time off, but I'm so happy back on the court and play with these guys. I missed it. I missed the feeling and everything, and it was great.
You obviously had a ton of new teammates to kind of get you. How has it been getting styles, learning how?
Yeah, it's been great. They've been really supportive. I I love, I love these guys, the players, the coaches and stuff, all the stuff, I love them, they've been really helpful, and yeah, it's been great.
That was really, really nice. Let me also say this. I know a few months back when Rui had not come back, there was a lot of, the rumor mill was just going about no one had heard from Rui and all of this. That none of that stuff was true. None of that was true. And I shared that on a prior show, that Rui absolutely was in communications with his coaches. He was in communications with his teammates. And as they shared in other pressers, as Rui has shared, when he was ready to return, he would be back. And that's exactly what happened. It was definitely very much so energizing. And you could feel the happiness to be back from Rui. So we're all happy to see Rui back. He's happy. And that's what matters, right? Another happy Wizards player to be back, and that is Thomas Bryant. Check out what he had to say after his return game back. It's been, might as well say, almost a solid year. Here's what Thomas Bryant had to say.
It was great. It felt great to be back, just to be out there with the team, play with them, try and get a flow back with them and everything. So it felt great.
What was the lead up like, I guess, today? What were the emotions you were feeling?
Man, my emotions were out of pocket. I was just trying to stay real calm and collective throughout the whole day, just all the way up to the game.
I was going to ask, how you feel physically afterwards?
I feel great. I feel great physically. My win is still under me. My legs feel great. My knee feels great. Overall, I just really feel fantastic. Like I feel well conditioned.
Listen, all very positive vibes. And that is a good thing. That is a good thing. As I see Bridget is sharing here, yes, I bet his emotions were all over the place. Absolutely. So listen, more to come. And hey, look, we know the COVID outbreaks and everything was going on and happening, but the reality is players are coming back. There is still some excitement just because this is what happened this week news. Yes, there was some friction after one of the games, or not after the game, during one of the games between Montrez and KCP. But these things happen in competition. And I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all the truth. Sitting in the presser, if you haven't already seen any of the recordings and tapes, Montrez is getting frustrated with all the questions about what happened, if he's downplaying what occurred. I think the best thing for Wizards fans to do is look ahead and be positive about the players that are coming back, the players that are smiling, they're happy about being back. And very soon, everyone will be back healthy. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that is what happens, because I think there's still some promise in the team. For sure, I was sharing, something seems off. Chemistry's not, I don't know. However, let's see. Maybe the spat going public is what the team needed to say, hey, we can rectify this. We can correct this. Let's get our chemistry back and let's support each other. The support is huge off the court. Let's continue to support each other on the court and try to make this work. I think a lot of the spat, it's just emotional. Trez wants to win every single game. He wants the ball in his hands every single opportunity that he gets. And when you all see the frustration, whether you're at the game or not. If he makes a mistake, he's extremely hard on himself. He's extremely critical of himself. So I think those are the things that we have to continue to remember when these things do go public. Hopefully, again, things can be worked out. Hopefully, it's water under the bridge. But I will say this, Trez is tired of people asking about him. He's tired of people asking about that event. So we're gonna let that go. Ain't nobody gonna ask him no more now. Don't ask Trez anything else about what happened between he and KCP. Let's just let that go. More to come. More to come. We'll see what happens next for the Washington Wizards. Washington football team fans, check in. Check in. Because I feel I need to drop this real quick again while y'all are checking in. Because listen, when is there a dull moment in DC sports? Never. Okay. Washington football team, listen, you're not gonna ever have just nothing to talk about with the Washington football team. There's always something to talk about with the Washington football team. So, Washington football fan, have you checked in? Are there any still watching live? Washington football team fans. Okay. I didn't really get into this that much on the last Coaching from the Couch DC Sports update in regard to the name, but that is seemingly where they want everybody to pay their attention. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna follow along, and we're gonna pay attention to that part. If we have time, I want to get into some of the comments from Coach Rivera and Martin Mayhew around what they're looking for from a quarterback perspective. If we can get to that, I definitely will. But I want to share with you all this primer, if you will, kind of get people hype about the new name announcement. Check this out.
3, 1, 2, 3, showtime. But now we're on to Washington with Joe Gibbs' first-round pick. It might be he just decided to run with it, but Sean Taylor came from about 30 yards. Ball is out, and Washington's on it. They're going to throw here. I think he's got time now. They hit him in the 30, turns to the 25, has the corner of the 20, 15, 10, 5, dives to the end zone! Touchdown! So
I must say, that was a nice video. Now, wasn't it? I thought that was a very well put together video. I was like, well, would you look at this? This is nice. This is really kind of cool. Kind of makes you feel, the love again a little bit, right? Just a bit. It was nice. I really enjoyed watching it. I did. And I said, you know what? I want to share this video because this is part of DC Sports News. And I think it's important to share how they are really trying to get the fans excited about the new name. We also know that earlier this week that the team had their exit interviews as well as the coaches. And of course, there was some hints across the board. It seems as though for certain players and staff really like the uniforms. They seem to be really jazzed about these uniforms. So we'll see what happens. So right after the new name announcement, the Washington football team also shared they're going to have a park and party event. Park and party. Here's some information on this park and party event. Okay, I think it's like event tickets are $5 per vehicle, and all proceeds will go to the Washington Football Charitable Foundation program. Okay, in order to accommodate as many fans as possible, ticket purchases will be limited to 1 ticket per transaction. Each ticket will grant entry to 1 vehicle on event day. Each ticket will grant entry to 1 vehicle. You do not need to have a ticket for each person within the vehicle, okay? These are season ticket members and suite owners. Your pre-sale happens Wednesday, January 26th. General public on sale Friday, January the 28th. The event is happening Friday, February the 4th from 6 to 9 at FedEx Field, lots E and F. Okay? Trying to give you all as much information as you can if you plan on attending. Okay, if you plan on attending, I'm sure they will be, sharing more information as well as closer to the time. But tickets go on sale for season ticket members, suite owners, Wednesday. What was that? January 26th. General public Friday, January the 28th. Okay. Now, with a bit more left of our time, here's another interesting topic that keeps coming up. And I don't think we're going to have time to get into. We all know that the Washington football team needs a quarterback. I don't know how much we're going to get into that in this show, but we're going to be talking a lot about it this offseason. Trust me, it will not be a topic that you'll get tired of. Or maybe you will, because we're going to talk about it a whole lot because it's very important. Want to share, we know that they've been talking about this, the 2022 home and away opponents. The complete list of opponents set to visit FedEx Field in 2022. Green Bay, okay, the Packers, the Vikings, the Jaguars, the Titans, the Browns, the Falcons, Cowboys, Eagles, Giants. We know the whole NFC East always comes to FedEx. And then, of course, Washington will go to their locations. Washington will also go to visit the Detroit Lions, the Chicago Bears, the Houston Texans, the Indianapolis Colts, and the San Francisco 49ers. Listen, anything can happen. Things can change rather rapidly, right? Right now, I feel like, okay, well, hey, that looks like a relatively easy, not too bad. Wasn't like the schedule the Washington football team got this year. That's for sure. It's not that. It's definitely not that. So but you never know, right? And you always have to look at who ends up staying, who on the team, who stays, who goes, new players based on what happens in free agency and what happens in the draft. And so doesn't look bad. It's not alarming. It was definitely not the same feeling that I felt when I saw the list of opponents previous year. The previous year was definitely like you a division champion and you almost beat Tampa Bay in the wild card. So we're going to give it. And I guess your defense is supposed to be top 5. So we're going to give you this very hard schedule to see how your defense matches up against all these, good and great quarterbacks. Definitely not that schedule. Not that one. So remains to be seen. Yet another topic that we'll continue to address off season and during OTAs and training camp, because see, here's the key. Here's the thing that you always have to remember. You always have to remember to pay attention to what your opponent is doing. What are they doing? Who did they pick up? What moves have they made? Right? Of course, unfortunately, you always have to anticipate some injuries because it's a brutal sport. It is football. So injuries occur and injuries happen. But I do think that you have to always plan, and at least in my mind, for a team based on what if they are fully healthy when they play my team. Regardless of what week it is, I need to game plan for them in a way that I'm imagining they're going to be at full strength when my team has to match up with them. So we're going to be paying a lot of attention to what the NFC East is doing, because that matters, But we also learned this year, hey, there could be a division winner, and based on your record and where you stand in the playoff race, you can still make the playoffs. I mean, this has happened, in other recent years where Dallas and Philly made it. So it's not just like, we know the division winners get in, but if you do not win the division, you can absolutely still get in. And that's an important point to remember and to make. But as we're going into the off season, there's going to be a lot of conversation around quarterback. There's going to be a lot of conversation around free agency moves. I'm already hearing a lot about Brandon Sheriff, whether he wants to stay or go. He's not really acting like he wants to stay, but he's saying he wants to stay. So who knows? It all remains to be seen. So more to come. Sometimes the off season can be just as exciting as the regular season, depending on the types of moves that your team makes. So more to come. And we'll be keeping our eyes and ears open to what's happening so that we can continue to talk about it on the DC Weekly Sports Update as well as the Washington Football Team update. So we're just going to keep going. We're going to keep rocking and rolling and see what happens. You all, thank you so much for joining Coaching from the Couch, the DC DMV Sports Weekly Update. It is always my pleasure to bring you the latest and greatest of what's happening in the DMV, in sports, all the highlights. If we went through all of the details, it would take a lot longer than the time that we have. But listen, more to come as always. Thank you all so much for tuning in, sharing the show. Oh, and in this case, partying with my line sisters and I on our Founders Day. Much appreciated. You all stay safe, and I will see you all again soon.
You're not on the field, court, or ice. You're on the couch. From PG to DC, this is Coaching from the Couch with your host, C. Wall, delivering coverage for all DC sports teams from a hometown perspective. Nats, Skins, Mystics, DC United, Washington Wizards, Caps, Bowie State.
My name's C-Wall, I'm a PG girl. Down for my skins, I don't know if you heard. If you like watching sports, then I am your girl. Sit down on the couch if you not on the field. Cold on the ice, pick any sport that you want. Know that I cover it tight. What would you like? From baseball to football and more. The list can go on the whole night. Big shouts out to my HBCU fam. Never forget who I am. Through the wins and the losses, the highs and the lows. We gotta stay strong, so I stay 10 toes. Make the competition back. The way I kick it, make them mad, man. See all that we live and direct. Sit back on the couch and relax. Come on.